Hello everyone, welcome back to more Octopath Traveler. So last time I got all the remaining jobs. So I got the Starseer one and I got the War Master one, which I didn't actually end up giving War Master to anyone. Hana kinda seems like she'd be the best for it, but at the same time, she's still growing for Warrior right now, because the Warrior abilities are so good, I can't justify getting rid of them. Wait, what are the abilities that she has? She has why doesn't she have suppressing power on yet? That's way better than some crap like increasing your crit rate. I mean, yeah. Okay, well there goes that excuse, so... You know what, screw it. Put it on her. Cancer, no. Thief, None, Stasio, Rune Lord, War Master. There we go. Oh, looks like a straight increase to everything except for HP. Also, look at those weapons. No magic. Like, I am noticing that. Like, it doesn't like one. Where's one that I know is a magic class? Like Scholar. You can see all the magic type. Like, there's no magic. There's all physicals. But I'm not really using Hana for that either, so... It may be between her or Ulbrich. Ulbrich just works so well with Apothecary, I don't think I want to change him off. Like, maybe temporarily just to get him other abilities. But I don't know. She can have it for now. She can get a couple more on here too, so... Attack a single foe weapon of your choice. But the weapon will be destroyed. That is a horrible deal, no. Staff attack on a foe, dagger on a foe, pull on all foes. Okay, well, bow is kind of useless, especially on Hana, because she's already going to have Arrow Storm. Staff, sure. Because when am I ever going to attack staffs with everyone? Dagger on all foes. I mean, sure. So I'm going to have to get her a bunch of new equipment. Rude knife, sure. And the staff. Yeah, this is a straight upgrade for everything. This one too, though. This one's just supposed to be for... You know, Morningstar is just a straight upgrade, so just use Morningstar. Alright, so... That aside... I still have some stories I want to do. Preferably, I'd like to go for my Chapter 3s, because there's still a few of those I haven't done, so... And you know what's screwed on it. I was literally just giving her stuff. Build business here. What's the... Oh, that's Primrose's thing, and I've already done hers. And you know what, Sheriff, screw it. I can just start it now. Usually I would go to the tavern, but I don't mind starting from here for once. His story so far. Following her master's trail, Maud had made the long journey to Stonegard. There, she talked to Natalia, who had been friends with Zanata. Following Natalia's clues, Anna found her master in the forest, except he had been petrified by the beast called Red Eye. Wanted forgiveness to Soul Man for not keeping his promise. The last words he wrote before the curse sealed his hand. In the same note, he told Hunit to find a woman called Susanna. He is a seer, he wrote, and perhaps she can help. It does Hunit arrive in the frozen village of Seal Snow. I hit the button like 3 times for it to go along, but okay. By the spirits, the snow had fallen deep here. Fascinating. What is it, Linday? Does not like you're fucking like a kitten. But then thou art a snow leopard. Thou art not. But the arriving this way wasteland is like a homecoming. I've never seen a snow leopard that big before. It doesn't bite, does it? Fear not, young ones. Leave this with me. She's a gentle creature. She'll do thee no harm. There's what is her pet, ain't she? They sort of pet. Yes, she is. Objectively, she is a pet. She's my companion, my friend, and that is why you are going to die a horrible, painful death out in the middle of the woods. Friends, you say, just like us then. Hey! Her fur's so soft. You're warm too. This poor leopard. Tell me, children, doth a woman by the name of Susanna live here? The old lady?
Oh, yes.
The old witch, I mean, you know her. Who doesn't?
Now then.
You see, where did I find it here?
Oh.
Yeah, house the red roof over yonder? Oh yeah, I broke in there once. Oh yes, I do. That's the witch's place.
I see.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye.
Boy, say hello to the witch for us.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Monday.
Oh.
Just the attention though. No, it looks like you were ready to pounce. Best come to me then before they return to their more friends. How is it that I was able to tell what you were thinking better than your supposed companion? Alright, I need to change some characters out. Thankfully, I can change out the whole group now. I'm no longer locked to having Tressa stuck in there at all times, so... Here, make Haunted first for obvious reasons, and... Ophelia's first, then Therian and Cyrus, so... They're actually correct for those two. Oh, Televanter. I'm playing as popular children, isn't she? Yes, and after this, she only was often played with her. But they seem to enjoy the games as well. The thing warms the heart by like seeing chill and smile. It makes me proud of her fur. She'd like it nothing better to be stroked and groomed. I can see that. Of course, the children also taking to bury themselves in the thick warm coat. Yes, what is it? Do you think when I would snap me if I stroked her? Of course it's not, wilt thou? Would I ever wish to have had the turn of course? Then by all means. Okay, well, I don't have to use Ophelia anymore. Who's next? Tressa. And Tressa's still going to be after Therian Cyrus, but so be it. What am I doing? You're way over here. It's been a while since I've gone through here for Primrose's Chapter 2. So... What is this crowd?
Listen up.
I have journeyed many leagues to my fortune, have my fortune told by Madame Susanna.
Oi!
I implore you, pray open the door.
A pox on 'em.
Let's see the man get out of my way.
Tja,
Ugh,
what the?
you're right to hold and apologize at once.
Oi!
You won't get no apology out of Eric. You don't talk none. You don't say.
Honestly,
He's lost his tongue. Possibly literally.
no.
No, it's just his own that does talking for both of them.
Tja,
Ah. So then, how did this master of hers get to talk to her then? Who's that man?
doubtless.
The salt is minder, looks after her and keeps the riffraff from bothering her, as you might have noted.
Truth is,
I'm Celia. You took him in off the streets when he was a wee sprout.
aye.
Saved his life, she did. and he's been with ever since.
Could that mean?
Probably in need of a bodyguard. They all unfold from falling, one can flow down the future's told. Even though it's too well, I'm not considering how she gets a company. Is she just not to refuse with every visitor?
Right.
But the funny one ain't it? A CEO who can see the future clear as day, but don't know what she knows. It turns more away no matter the amount of begging and beseeching makes one bit of difference.
Ah, yes.
Every now and then a fool tries to get rough with it, but often as not ends up with only a crack scope for trouble. That was a seriously, like, why am I having trouble with this guy's dialect? Usually it's the people from Town that I can't read. Finding her was easy, but talking to her maybe proveth it more difficult. Well, obviously I'm supposed to beat her up, but first off, so what's the plan? Someone tells me simple pretty please isn't going to work. Truth be told, I do not know. I wonder if the stubborn elf has any weaknesses. Weaknesses? Oh, we all have them after all. Even thou, Therian. Hey, everyone dies to a sword. Oh, since when are we talking about me? Ah, so thou dost. If you're going to be like this, you can forget about my help. Yes. My apologies, we are discussing the bodyguard. Hard as may be to believe, I've known my share of big, burly types who were spooked by beasts. Beasts, thou sayest? No promises. This one's the same, of course, but it's worth a try, wouldn't you say? I mean, that part's obvious, but okay. It's great advice, but I shall consider it. Alright, well, I'm gonna get rid of Therian. Who's next? Okay, well, after Tress is Ulbrich, so Ulbrich goes in next. I'm gonna end up with the OP crowd again, aren't I? Or sorry, OP crowd and Honnet. Alright, well, I guess I can talk with you, and when that doesn't work.
Greetings.
How are your business with Susanna? Thou sayest nothing, and thou wilt not listen either. I have no choice. Yeah, bully time, bully time! Okay, I'm calling. I know that it's a story thing, but I should be allowed to challenge, at least. It's literally the same thing. Go forth, my friend.
Now, let us hunt him.
Surprise your foe!
Let my arrow fly and true.
Well, there's one weakness.
I will not let in the hunt begin.
Oh, well.
Come in, if thou darest.
Hey.
Let in the hunt begin.
Okay, this is really boring.
Come in, if
You're not even landing hits. I can't tell if that's actually intentional or not.
the hunt begin.
Like, the fact that you're missing every single attack makes me feel like there might be, like, a story thing that's saying you're not allowed to attack, or you're supposed to have really low accuracy, or something like that.
Holding back nothing.
Alright, I'll keep it going.
I will not be
Oh, never mind, there you go. You actually landed some.
come in, if thou darest.
I guess I can try this. It's the only other attack you have.
I will not be thy prey. Let in the hunt begin.
Technically you have sword attacks, but it's not like you're going to try that.
Miss it me. I will not be thy. I will not. Let in my arrow fly and true.
Broken again.
What? Come.
Oh yes, nice, nice poison.
Miss it me. Come in, if thou darest.
Do it again.
Let in my arrow fly and true. Miss it me.
Panic Slash. Well, when you have a name like Panic in the name, I have to assume you're getting weak.
Holding back nothing.
That'll probably do it. Yep, there we go. Wingsuit return to the wild. It's okay, I'll abduct somebody else. I'm breaking into your master's house.
He's a man grown, but still a boy within.
Oh, thank you for actually voicing this. Wasn't looking forward to voicing the old lady.
Be a dear, Hannett, and have Linda carry the poor fool within. He'll be catching his death of cold lying out in the snow like a log.
Okay.
How dost thou knowest my name? That's what you want to ask, isn't it?
Not really, you're a seer.
I'm a seer, remember?
Duh.
Possessed of the all-seeing eye. Or so they say.
Then thou art an oracle. Truly, thou will be able to help.
Oh, I mean, there's that, or maybe your master just mentioned everything about Linda already. Wouldn't be that far-fetched.
Poppycock and nonsense is all it is.
Poppycock?
Well,
A hunter
okay.
of the woodlands who communes with the beasts. Not a common sight in these parts. The only one who might fit that description is that hobbledehoy, Xanta.
So, both my guesses end up being right. Can't really take much credit when I literally did like a dialogue box before it comes up. Hey, does this mean I'm allowed to go some seer too?
Him or his prentice, Hannett of the Darkwood. Your age, your snow leopard, your garb. Simple deduction, my dear. The trick is to say what you know, and nothing more, and let the gullible fill in the details. That's all Susanna's famous all-seeing eye is, in the end.
Okay.
Well, disappointed to learn I'm just a fraud?
I'm more surprised you're so willingly and openly admitting this to a stranger. We have no reason to keep your secret.
Contrary. Now I know I can trust thee. If thou speakest the truth about this, then surely thou wouldst not speak false of aught else.
That is a load. That the opposite is true. It means you were substantially more likely to lie.
Fair befall you, but that Zonta lad raised a clever prentice, and that's the truth.
Well, that's the biggest lie so far. Now I know I can't trust you.
Now, why don't you tell me why you're here?
We're seriously just gonna let this guy die out here, aren't we?
But first, let's go inside, shall we?
Nah, we should just let him.
Seemeth that would be for the best.
Oh, well, well. That young master of yours has managed to get himself into a right mess, hasn't he?
Mistress Susanna, canst thou help in him?
There is one way.
In truth.
Truth? Ah, now that's a word. You said you trusted me, remember?
Yeah.
If there is the slightest chance of lifting that curse, I will trust whomever I need to.
And that is what we call gullibility.
Gods take my eyes if that fool hasn't raised a strong and brave young woman.
Not the words I was thinking of. I was thinking damned and fooled, but, you know, sure.
I'd scarce believe it if you weren't standing here in front of me.
I learned from his example, the good and the bad.
Is that so? Can't imagine that would work, but the world is full of wonders at that. Isn't that so, my dear?
It is.
But about the curse.
I am prepared for any trial.
There is but one way to turn stone back to living flesh. And that is to slay
That's a little too convenient. I don't trust it.
I had feared as much, but it shall be done.
Stay, child. I'm not finished yet.
You know where it is?
Did Xanta forget to teach you patience?
Is there a skill in this game called patience? Because if so, then I don't know it.
Mine apologies.
If you try to fight the beast as you are, you'll only meet the same fate as your master. And what good will you be to him then?
But
A matching statue.
What you must do first is find the means to protect yourself from Red Eye's lethal power. Tell me, dear, have you heard of the plant called Herb of Grace?
Never.
Long ago, there was a beast in these parts too, what turned men to stone.
If this is such a common thing, why are we only just hearing about it from this one monster? Or I guess two monsters now?
Learned that Herb of Grace could ward off the magic. I reckon it should be effective against Red Eye as well. Herb of Grace grows in a forest so thick there are few ways in. I'll send a layer ahead to show you the entrance to the trail. But know that the forest is a perilous place, and home to many frightful beasts.
Whatever.
You want to prepare well before you venture in.
I shall.
I'm being forced to go with at least part of my overpowered party. I'll be fine.
Thank thee, milady.
Tis my pleasure, dear. In a strange way, that Xanta boy was like a son to me. A vexing, wayward one, but a son all the same. With you being his prentice, it rather makes you my grandchild now. And what kind of a grandmother would I be if I refused to lend you a helping hand?
Master and I are both in thy debt.
Help, Dancer!
Most
Oh, why? I thought the Herb Grace was gone from this world. Even botanists believe this plant was long extinct. Hey, there's another character out of the 8 that should be talking to us about this instead of Cyrus. You know, maybe someone that deals with plants and herbs on a regular basis and would have a little more insight about this. Maybe someone that is a southerner that has a name start with letter A. No one comes to mind. Okay. Even botanists believe this plant was long extinct. It still grows in these wintry wastes. It's a miracle, or near enough. Yes, this is why a true scholar should not confine himself to his office. Who knows what great discoveries await in the far-flung frontiers? It pleases me to find out joy in this quest. And yet that Susana woman! What's of her? Well, I was just most impressed to encounter one so wise and astute. There are many words I would use to describe her, and those two are far, far away from that. I am thinking deceitful and con artist. Or conman if you insist on it being two words. And her name sounds familiar somehow. I must review my tomes when this journey is over. Alright, Cyrus. Sorry, but you're getting out too. Which means we're going to have another overpowered party member. Alright, next is Primrose. I checked this ahead of time. Maybe if I'm lucky, Tressa will trigger ahead of time, so I don't need to worry about it. But I don't think I'm that lucky. Just double checking. Does Primrose have evasive on? He does. Okay. I think I've been here before. So there should be some new chests around. Like you. Hi, Olive of Life. Another chest down there, I saw it. No purples, thank you for that, by the way, game. Oh, I think they're new. They are. Well, okay. Hey, can I kidnap one of them? Master skills. I mean, sure.
Blunt blows fall apart. I am ready. Tenebro career.
Oh, well, I found a weakness. It's not much, but it's a weakness.
Victory shall be mine. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Okay, so pole arm isn't dead either.
I am ready.
This one finds your weaknesses. Ice. Well,
The show is over.
Hana leveled up. In here, okay, run forward. Fog is nowhere near as bad now. Oh, hey, it's you. The person that doesn't say anything. That's convenient for me. Your whiteness is false, the eye can see it. Yeah. Checks out. It's colder here too. The wind it cutteth through the bone.
Come on.
This way. He speaks!
Now then.
Betrayal!
Mm-hmm.
The secret path only the mistress knows. It leads straight to the heart of the forest. Out here the snow never melts. Covers landmarks and makes every direction look much like the other. But the grace grows somewhere deep in the forest. Beware, your dangerous fiends look. Yes, we've already been told this. So that is why Susanna keeps the knowledge about the secrets. So those two speak it, and as well as anyone. Well, no one has something to say.
Thanks be to thee.
Would that be more people that will follow the same principle? Go carefully. I've not seen Susanna look so happy for many a year. Here's no safety that you might bring you more joy.
Thou hast my thanks.
I shall. I owe her that much and more. I will prevail. More banter? More banter.
Whoa!
Wow, would you look at that snow and ice as far as I can see? It's beautiful, don't you think? It is indeed. I remember far and wide on the hunt. I never beheld a place such as this. It smells like a silk wedding gown. Even softer and whiter and more beautiful. A silk gown. Let me just look at that place at the price on the scene. Of course not, silly. Would you say like taking home with me? It's not like this can't be bought. Well, I mean, there is such a thing as images, property rights. As much as people hate them, there is things like NFTs too. Like you could technically buy it. Like whether or not you would actually own it is another matter. But you could buy it. And I have no reason to believe that Trezza has any morals. Despite all of her claims to the contrary, I do not believe for a second she is emerging in morality. There's not enough room in this bag for a treasure like this. Indeed it is, say thou it's right. Well, I could run back and trade Trezza out, but I don't even think it's worth it at this point. Okay, there's only one character left. And it's just some scene. Oh, well, it's all the way back in Still Snow. So, yeah, I don't need to worry about that for a while. Actually, if that's how I'm going to be going about it, I might as well just go back to Still Snow. Trade her out for Therian. Just in case. That'll do. There's an exclamation mark on the map. I don't know what it's for, but I'm not doing side questy stuff this part. Never really gonna trigger another battle here. It's whatever. Keep going down the hill. Not here's where I triggered last time. I triggered a little earlier in this, but to be fair, I did go back and around for Okay, so this thing's a 4.
Ready.
So what are your weaknesses?
Our dare.
You died too fast last time. Oh, well, fire. I know I tested okay, I tested daggers. I know I tested the stabs on you. Sword? No.
What next?
Arrow? It's arrows. Okay.
Have at you.
I am ready. Ignis our dare. Let him up here.
War Master, I don't have a bow one, but I can do Arrow Storm. It was good enough for one of you.
What next?
Oh, well,
The hunt endeth.
okay. Ulbrich leveled up. He didn't need a level up. Not at this point, at the very least, but he got one. Okay, well, I mean, he did say he doesn't like talking, but he doesn't have to. Oh, well, I made the right decision. 15,000 leaves. Here, just heading back, so we reset the encounters. Because for some reason, that's how this game works. It's another split. Oh wait, never mind, that's not a real path. Okay, now there's another split. I see a chest over on the left. Looks like I might wrap around here if I go forward. Yeah, okay. So once again, not a real split. It just looks like a split, which is fine. We're trying to healing great bunch, blah. I don't think I've fought any of these before. I mean, I've fought enemies that look like them, but I haven't fought these enemies themselves, so... They're all weak to swords. Convenient for me. They're fireball. We're in the snow region. It was a good guess.
Let my arrow fly and true.
Skills. Axes? Probably shouldn't have actually done axe while I have Ulbrich here, but eh.
I am ready. Tenebro career.
Not darkness. Shame no one here can use wind.
Victory shall be mine. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Oh, well. I found another weakness. Funny enough, both weaknesses I found have been from Ulbrich.
Lux conjurer.
Oh, well, they're all knocked out, but I still haven't found their weaknesses. They're in so close. He needs it too, he's hurting. Oh, here, Primrose too, she's low. Okay, so I can now run back up and around like so. Okay, save point's up there, so I'm going to go out of my way to not go that way. Oh, looky here, more chests. The rock cleaver. It's probably not even any good because of all the late game stuff I've been getting. But oh well, it's fine, isn't it?
Grace. This is all I need.
Really, you're voicing this? Again, I'm not upset. It's just stuff like, how did Tressa get such a short end of the stick on all of her stuff? And one person talking to themselves.
This place is a dragon's lair?
Oh, well, it's not gonna be soon!
I have heard the legends, and Master's tales too. But to see one in the flesh.
Why are you so surprised? You've fought hundreds of dragons at this point. That's not even endgame stuff.
This day would cometh, but cometh it has.
Ah, yes. Did I ever tell thee about the time time I went dragon hunting in the Clifton's?
Definitely isn't the Clifton's, though.
4 times now, and the tale getteth longer with each telling.
Is that so? I suppose each time I remember more of the thrilling details, eh?
Master, this world is not big enough for all the giant beasts thou hast hunted.
Yikes.
Thou believest me not, and yet I really, really did.
What in the... Stopping this!
Why? Do I smell so foul?
Probably. I mean, you're a hunter, and your village doesn't exactly have the most cutting-edge technology, like even compared to this world standards.
Tis not thy smell.
Oh, art thou blushing? Do I embarrass the... Ah!
Don't ben a fool.
If thou insistest, but listen, my girl. Hunters fighteth many kinds of beasts, some so wondrous and astounding thou canst scarce imagine them. When thou art older, thou too will have tales that no one will believeth, but thou must still keep them. Some will haunt thy dreams, some will maketh thee snorten with laughter whenever thou recallst them. But let me tell thee this, Honnet.
What is it, master?
Even when thy tale is so improbable and fantastic that not one man thinketh it the truth, thou canst tell it to me, and I will believe every word.
I mean, probably, considering all the crazy things he's done. Like, when insanity is your normal, you can't really afford to go away anymore.
Until thou beggest me to stop, just as thou didst to me.
Dragon skills are impenetrable. Uh-oh. Dragon stands majestically before you.
Shall be mine.
Well, that's one weakness, but, is it?
Let my arrow. I am ready.
Yeah, here. You can come. Oh, that's your weakness, so yeah, you can definitely come. Yeah, sure. You're not weak to darkness. What? It's gonna be really dangerous if he doesn't come back. But, oh, that's funny. Like, I can't be mad when he just gets noped out of the screen.
Out of my way.
What next? What next?
It doesn't look like he's coming back. Can I capture you? I can't. War Master skills. These are all 35, which, looking at this, oof, that is rough on Honnet. She just does not have the SP for this. 5-10 attacks. I guess the Lion Dog one.
Have at you.
I mean,
A touch
you had to know this was coming eventually.
I am ready. Let's persevere.
It's light. Okay. Light's your other weakness. And there's something locked off there, the third lock, that I just don't know. Oh, you've changed your weaknesses. Okay. Actually, use this again. Nice. Oh, Therian's coming back.
a touch of venom.
Tap you off. Get back in here. Nice.
Battle is truly joy.
Oh, he is, Oh, never mind, no, that was Therian. I'm sick. Like, oh, Ulbrich has all of his back, but no. We get Primrose back.
This will
Out of my way.
Yeah, figure I'll just use share. Take it. I wish this could happen on a round where you weren't stunned, but I had to use it on recovery. Weak! Mind you, I no longer have any sense of like what is strong or weak anymore.
I am ready.
Probably fire or ice, one of those two. Better not be wind. I can't use wind.
I appreciate it.
I am ready.
Okay.
Let's just partay.
It's ice. Okay. That's every weakness.
Out of my way.
Your odds are 33%. Not amazing, but it'll do.
Keep it up.
Oh, bye, Primrose. See ya. I can't help it. It's so funny.
A touch of venom.
What next?
Okay. Alright, War Master skills, go.
Have at you.
You're not weak to poles, so this is probably the best option. 36% now.
I appreciate
Give me your SP. Yes.
Let the hunt begin.
Do it again! Your Primrose comes back next round. Go, man, it's time to go! Nice. Oh, but I increased your damage. Well, can't win them all, I guess.
I appreciate it.
Letting the hunt begin.
Thanks, all foes. Oh yeah, Guardian Lion Dog, just because it attacks multiple times.
Out of my way.
Up to 75%. I'll take those odds. And then he got one-shotted.
Use this.
Wake up, you.
Letting my arrow fly and true. This will help.
You really need more SP. It's easily her biggest weakness.
Keep it up.
Now you can steal SP again.
The battle is truly joy.
Need more poison, but
A touch
never stopped me before. Two deaths. That's 3 deaths.
is you shall be healed.
Seemed like the best move to make, and I'm pretty sure I was right.
The battle is truly joy. Use this.
Everyone here is kind of squishy, but I'm going to give to Therian. Because Therian has the chance of going at the end of a round. That might end up bailing me out.
Victory.
Mind you, it's a low odd, so it's not exactly something I can count on, but
Out of my way.
it is a thing. And another death. We'll use it again. Thankfully it did kick in this time. I don't know if I would have survived another Dragon Fire. Speaking of... And dead. This boss was so easy before. What changed? Somewhere around like the 70% mark, it just completely lost it. Alright, I'm not gonna make you watch me fight this again. You get the idea. Okay, I'm a few turns in. I'm 70% in exactly. And things are going a lot faster this time, so... I couldn't even entirely tell you why. It's like I've been throwing leg traps in, which helped a little bit, just so I wouldn't keep getting 4-chained. It's a lot safer if I can guarantee that you're not going to have 2 attacks and 2 attacks again. But that's the only like massive thing I can really think of. Therian's more or less been on a thieving patrol. Like I was using armor. Haven't really shackled, although I will. Yeah, I'll do it here. Because you do have physical attacks. On it, sure. Your accuracy is horrible. On it, go. Could use Lion Dance, but oh well. There you go. Boss done. I didn't get to steal from it, but it's fine. Therian leveled up. So, good second try. Didn't even use the wind to blow away once. Sit down. Have I slain a dragon? Second time's a charm. So, which one do you want? There's so many. This is the Herb of Grace. Underneath this forest, and... Hey, so, Alphen, you know all about herbs, right? Could you identify it easily so that we're not wasting our time? No? Okay. More wolves. Hey, wolves. It's alright, Linda. Things are gathering here. The dragon that ruled this forest has been slain.
Not yet.
They will not attacking us. Not for a while yet. Come on, Linda. Son of Will been waiting a word from us. Now that I have the herb, I can finally face Red Eye. That is a very bold A to Q logic there, but okay. And save Master from that dreadful curse. I don't know, maybe he likes being a statue. Can't just assume things.
Found the herb, did you?
Thanks to being voiced.
Thou waited for me? Susanna only asked thee to show us the way in.
Wait, no, I spoke to you.
Man's my
Oops,
own
who spoke?
A man can tarry where he likes, can't he?
Of course he can.
Anyway, I'm done tarrying. Suppose I'll go on ahead.
Sure, have fun.
I most appreciate your concern.
Well, I just...
You really hate talking to people, don't you? Honestly,
What a
fair.
strange man.
Least of all the crazy hunter types that have already beaten you up once, I'd say it's pretty reasonable to be scared. Oh, so a dragon! As a boy, I heard many tales of dragons and the valiant knights who had vanquished them. But yet, I thought these dragons won't pass. Little I imagined I would set eyes upon such a beast. As I say, if you once want to return to the dragon, if only the once. Now that is a tale I'd very much like to hear. Do as thy wish. Knows that the master stories have grown more fanciful with every telling. You suddenly recall that the dragon can speak, and weaves dreadful magic. A burn at the company of knights at the one breath. His magic hath so also that a single fair blow. Yet still, doth burn scars on his back from the dragon's claws. The odds at least and true, if there's nothing else to say it is. I see, then you'd he have accomplished the same mighty deed. Yes, though he have many faults, I cannot deny that he is a great hunter. I know! You won't stop bringing that up! But now it is as if I have stepped onto his long shadow, stand alone in the sun. You have lofty goals, I can see that. You are one step closer to them now. And more banter! Primrose's son. How charming! What is thou secret about, Primrose? That idiot fellow. He sure fancies you. I mean, I had my suspicions, but I don't think that's what it was. I'm pretty sure he was just not wanting to communicate. What's thou speaks nonsense? He treated me like the son obeyed him. As a guest of her home. Ah, trust me, I know man. The way he acts towards you wasn't anything like the way he acts towards the rest of us. He didn't react to the rest of you. But don't let's look at your blush. Tell me, Haunted, what do you like in a man? I don't think that is, someone strong, stronger than me. So, the only one that could even potentially measure up to that standard would be Ulrich. Well, good luck with that. Might be searching for a long time. Okay, well, there's only one left. Then might as well switch into now. It's Alphen. Each party, Alphen and Ulrich can swap out, sure. Okay. I'm gonna break to your house now.
Oh?
But there she is. How the hub of grace did you, child?
I'll do what I can.
You give to me. I need to brew for a spell before I to work, right?
Thou hast my thanks.
Think it be.
And then?
So how did you to say your first dragon? First, how many have you slain, lady? Who knew Sue was there? I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what she says. Listen, dear, if you consider a dragon, you want to listen to hope and bliss to survive an encounter Dread Eye. Well, I guess shouldn't bring up the first attempt. Oh, it's not a woman to go to their words and sugar, art thou? You're a scammer and a fraudster. No, you're not. There's not much point in it, my dear. Now then, why did you tell me about that dragon while we wait for the herb to brew? As thou wisheth. Hmm?
Indeed.
You mind ever, so tell me, dear, how does it feel to tell a tale?
Well,
I was never much for talking. This master taught me how to weave stories. I got a lot of the tongue typhoon in his youth as well. I'm this and I'm that. Except us two words together. I feel like he was not that bad.
Indeed.
And trust me, dear, what the kind of elegance he is now possessed was turned into by us truly. I think that's the way you tell him your tale. I'd be jealous to hear you speak so beautifully.
well.
It's true that he does not enjoy being shown up in anything. There you go, that should do the trick. If you put a quaff it down in one cup, then wonder what I spell curse strikes you.
Thou hast my thanks.
Thank you, Dee.
Oh dear.
There's one for that. You can thank me once that Sam does, that is all self again.
Understood.
Very well. And I got 10 Herbs to Graces. So, I guess what it's saying is I can't exactly go for a long drawn-out fight, especially if it ends up inevitably having an attack that can petrify everyone at once. Because everything can attack the whole party at once. Wow, shucks! What is it, Taffin? Oh, nothing, just a minor compound in this potion. The old lady knows how to brew them, that's for sure. What a sort of touch independence can be good or bad? Oh, that's easy. It's right here. Why without poking me in the chest? Because I'm making a point. The answer's here. Get it? The good medicine has heart and soul. The heart and soul of one that made it. The old lady has oodles both. I see. How could have just said that without the poking? There's so many times you could have said something in this chapter, and that's what you brought up. Really? Here, do you have anything for leaving? You do. Okay.
You are on it?
I am. And thou one of the knights Ardent.
At your service. I bear word from Lady Eliza. It is about the fiend, Red Eye.
She hath found it?
Yes, near the desert city of Marceline. She awaits you there.
Then
It is
that is where I will go. Thank thee.
It is jumping all over the continent. Well, at least it's mobile.
Excuse me, milady.
Tavern's the other way.
Taking your leave so soon?
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Yes, it is time. I apologize for any burden I may have caused thee.
My pleasure, dear. There's always room under this roof for my favorite granddaughter. The burden of family is no burden at all.
Thank thee.
Guess, what's his name was briefed off screen. He's not freaking out over it. Like, wait, what?
Looking after her, Alaic.
Thank you. That's your name.
You don't have to tell me. That is my duty, and it will be done.
Indeed.
Hannah, dear, for all your cleverness, you are as naive as a babe in the woods. You are a pretty girl. Not the beauty I was in my younger days. But I will hold you up with my prattle no longer. Go in safety, my dear.
Thank thee. When the hunt is done, I shall return, and master with me.
Yeah, good luck at that. He's not only is he on the outside of the continent from where you are now, he's also on the outside of the continent from where Marceline is. So good luck with that. He's probably going to run off and proclaim how he magically did it. Probably running back home. And so does Hornet keep still behind her. The quest has now become a hunt. To save the master, she must slay the beast they call Red Eye. With his knowledge, he strides towards her next destination. The city of Marsabeam, surrounded by the sand of the Sunlands. And here we go. Once again, keeping up the trend of doing the entirety of Honnet's things in one chapter, because I'm never going to do them in more than one sitting. I'm just going to drop the game. I know I will. That's just how I'm wired. So, what's even left for chapter 4? Is this Soltharian, Cyrus, and Primrose. Cyrus is definitely going to be the hardest of the bunch. Oh, and Ophelia too. Yeah, Cyrus is going to be rough. He's level 40, and he's not part of the group that got super overleveled. Anyway, I'll decide what I end up doing next time anyway. I guess I'll warp here to Grandport for now, just so I can save again. And there's a save point right here. So yeah, thank you all for watching. That is another chapter 3 story done. Next time I'll do someone else's. Until then, take care, stay safe, have a good one. Bye-bye.